Just 40 years ago, China was one of the poorest countries in the world. Today, less than 1 in 10 Chinese live in poverty. So how did China do it? What can the African continent learn from China's experience? Is China's path towards development the right path for Africa? Africa has the youngest population in the world, so the challenge is that it needs to provide jobs for youth entering the workforce. But this is also an opportunity that can be grasped. Facing the same challenges that China experienced, how should Africa encourage accessibility to education for all children? How should it pursue developing its infrastructure? How can it encourage manufacturing that is sustainable and environmentally friendly? The continent also needs effective institutions and a conducive business environment to attract investment and allow all firms to grow, make profits, and create more jobs. What are the right conditions for Africa to put in place to produce higher value agricultural products, diversify exports, and increase manufacturing outputs? It takes partnership between governments and the private sector, between African countries and their neighbors, between Africa and other global powers, and between Africa and its development partners. Africa has the potential, so how do we make it happen?
Today, it feels good to be an African. I'm of a nation that would not allow that fear of death, of torture, of imprisonment, of exile, or persecution should result in the perpetuation of injustice. I am born of a people who would not tolerate oppression. The Constitution, whose adoption to celebrate constitutes an unequivocal statement that we refuse to accept that our Africanness shall be defined by our race, our color, our gender, or our historical origins. However improbable it may sound to the skeptics, Africa will prosper. Being part of all of these people, I know that none dare challenge me when I say I am an African.
Issues in the world aren't just important if they're close to me, but if they have a significance to different communities around the world.
In our committee, we will be tackling different theories of development, and some of these theories may either seem conventional, things that we've grown up listening to our entire lives, or may seem a little bit unorthodox or varying from the norm.
A word of advice to all my delegates would definitely be to understand what the role of a judge really is, and what it means to commit a crime.
One tip for my delegates is be innovative.
Background research, and also keep your mind open to new ideas and new perspectives.
The solutions that you guys come up with should be different from the same year in, year out solutions that are proposed at FIFA headquarters.
During this conference, don't be afraid to challenge societal norms.
Be open and perceptible to these different theories, and be willing to take in the different viewpoints from different delegates across the continent.